Howdy, folks. Keep seeing in the news almost once a month, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of cocaine found floating in the ocean, just out there. That's not a big problem, but I'm starting to not feel so bad for all these sea turtles with straws caught in their nose. You want me to clean up the ocean, I want you to clean up your drug habit. But really, folks, thank y'all so much for being here on a Monday. I know there's probably some iteration of The Bachelor on at home. Seems to be a year-round sport these days. There have been 37 iterations of The Bachelor. Time to shake it up, you think, you know? I still think we take 20 idiots that think they can find love in 6 weeks, except 19 of them have herpes. We'll change the name a bit, you know, maybe the Newlymeds, or, I don't know, Romance Roulette. My personal favorite, Sexual Minesweeper. It's pretty divisive times, you know. People are arguing about everything. Pineapple on pizza, vaccinating kids. Look, I get it. I don't have a single gripe about anybody that doesn't want to vaccinate their kid. Like, I was a big fan of the Oregon Trail growing up too, all right? And I know that you can either pay for these shots or more room in the covered wagon for the trip out west. But for real, even candy bars are getting divisive, right? Twix. They want to know, are you left Twix or right Twix? And this spring, they're rolling out the alt-right, all-white chocolate bar from Twix. It's a lot smaller than the dark chocolate bar. And it tastes a lot like racism. Growing up, aside from terrible video games, I loved animated movies. I was a big animated movie fan. Pixar, they had the movie The Incredibles. When I was 9 years old, I'd watch that movie and think, man, I wish I was fast like that little blonde boy, but I had asthma. So I was ecstatic when 14 years later they put out a sequel, and I watched it at 23 and thought, man, really want to fuck the mom. But I have asthma. I'm a real big fan of living in Austin now. I'm new here. I think they call it the Whole Foods capital of the world, something like that. There's a lot of them. Whole Foods is pretty cool. You can find everything out of Whole Foods except diversity. Yeah. Trying to find a black person in Whole Foods is like playing Where's Waldo in real life. Let's be honest, on my income, I'm much more of a Walgreens guy right here, yeah. You folks ever go to the Walgreens and try all the chapsticks? They're just out there. You guys are really cool. Y'all put up with a lot of comedy tonight, so I'm gonna tell you guys a secret, all right? Y'all wanna know a secret? If you ever see any of those people that put that piece of tape over their laptop, you might be here, you know, a couple of y'all. Those deviants watch more porn than anybody else. Freaks. Like, who are you afraid is watching you? No one's watching you. And if they were, that's the best part, all right? Normally, you gotta pay for that, all right? I'll just open up a blank Google Chrome screen and jerk off, hoping someone's on the other side. My Wi-Fi is not the only thing trying to connect. I know there's probably some fellas in the house. Any fellas out there? Yeah? Hell yeah, guys. I don't know about y'all. I'm not gay, but y'all ever take a shit so big you think, maybe. I've been told it doesn't work that way. Y'all may be surprised to hear that I volunteer a lot. Yeah, I give back to the community. I think it's a great idea to volunteer. So does the judge that ordered me to do it, you know? Hell yeah. There's some pretty good charities out there, but there's some bad ones, all right? You know, Red Cross is in trouble a lot. Susan G. Komen doesn't give a lot of money to cancer research. But I have my least favorite charity, the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Can't stand it. It's not because of what they represent, you right? Take a dying kid and grant him one last wish. It's just these fucking kids they pick are the worst. They can wish for anything in the world. 100 more wishes. To not have cancer. And all these little pricks want to do is meet John Cena. It's crazy. But I get it. I understand. If I was in the Make-A-Wish Foundation, fingers crossed, I'd want to meet Gwen Stefani, a real hero of mine, Gwen Stefani. Not because of her wonderful taste in music and terrible taste in men, but because Gwen taught me how to spell. That shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. I sang it. Half of y'all probably sang it in your head. And I'll never forget it. And I just don't understand why Gwen stopped there. Atrocious. My haircut is atrocious. A-T-R-O-C-I-O-U-S. Now, if you didn't laugh, you learned how to spell. The name was there, hooked on Stephonics. Thank you guys so much. I'm Sawyer.